What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with my review for the Rebels season finale. It just ended. I'm still trying to process everything in my head. I'm not sure what I ultimately I'm very happy with the finale, but there's so many questions that I just don't know how to deal with it. I will go into spoilers here. I'm going to be pretty vague, but I will go into spoilers. I want to rush through everything so I can get to the end. I don't want this video to be very long, so I'm going to keep this short, sweet, and to the point so I can speculate on the end. So overall, I really enjoyed this season or this series finale. I thought they did a great job. The first episode was cool. There was a couple of nice little nods, like Rex was retconned into Return of the Jedi, as most of you should know. And it was kind of cool that they had him in his Return of the Jedi attire in the first episode. I thought that was a cool nod. And then we had, let me look through my notes real quick here. We had the moment with Ryder where he betrayed the rebels only to draw Price in. I thought that was really nice storytelling. I fell for it. That was pretty cool. The wolves, I questioned the wolves. I said I didn't love the wolves a few weeks ago, but ultimately Filoni makes them work and makes them have a reason, and this is why you just have to trust Dave Filoni. So the wolves actually worked out pretty good. Hondo being Hondo, I love this. As a Clone Wars fan, I love seeing Hondo in the series, and it just kind of gives me a throwback to him in the Clone Wars. Really good to see. Totally love that. And then ultimately, we move on into the second episode, and that was the hour-long episode, and this is where a lot happens, but the main thing that's got my head spinning a little bit is the very end of the episode. Now, obviously, the big moments in this one was Ezra talking to his family to start the episode out, and then the whole thing with Thrawn and Ezra. I loved when Ezra tried to confront Thrawn, and then Thrawn was like, bitch, please, like, I'm Thrawn. And then Ezra came on in, had to surrender himself to Thrawn. Then Thrawn takes him before Palpatine, and that was a cool moment. That was cool at the Jedi Temple. And then Palpatine tries to play mind games with Ezra and tries to show him his family and tells him he can go be with his family if he walks through that portal. And that was an emotionally powerful moment, and you could feel the struggle within Ezra. They did a great job during that whole entire scene. You felt the struggle with Ezra. You really did. Ultimately, he decides that he's not going to do it, and he doesn't fall for Palpatine's tricks, destroys the temple, and then we go back outside, and then you see Palpatine flashing between the Emperor and the Chancellor back and forth through that hologram image, and that was freaking cool. That was amazing. Then we just fast forward to the very end, because this is where I want to get to. And so we see where Ezra kind of, I guess he's sacrificed himself there in the end with Thrawn. He wanted to see everything through. Nice job with Filoni bringing the whales back. That was an awful episode when I saw it the first time, and he made it work and brought it back. And so, so we see Ezra seemingly sacrificing himself and making us think that he dies along with Thrawn. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like, Thrawn's not dead. There's no way he's dead. They're writing another book on Thrawn. He's not dead. So Ezra's not dead. Thrawn's not dead. We see Ezra do the pre-recorded message to the Ghost crew, and then right there in the end, we have Sabine narrating kind of what happens post Rebels, and she confirms that Hera was in the Battle of Endor, which is crazy. That's awesome to hear. We kind of assumed it, but we weren't sure. Loved the confirmation, and obviously Rex was there. The big moment here, though, the big thing right now is who shows up in the final shot. Sabine is talking. She's looking at that painting of the Ghost crew. The Force theme plays, that beautiful Force theme, and then there she is, the great Ahsoka. She's standing there. That outfit she looked so badass. So badass. And then her and Sabine basically are going off on a mission to find Ezra, if I'm not mistaken. Now, again, I only watched it once, and I'm repeating it in my head as I remember it. So if I'm making mistakes, tell me. But so if Sabine and Ahsoka are going off on a mission to find Ezra, I am 1000% on board for this either being a live action movie, which I highly doubt, or the next series, which I hope to hell it's one of the two. I would love to see Ahsoka and Sabine in being the primary focus of the next series. I would freak the hell out. I would buy the hell out of those toys. I would watch the hell out of that every week. Please give us that. I am asking you, I'm begging you, Disney, to do this, please. You want strong female characters. You got a couple of badass ones right there that you can capitalize off of. Give us that series. That would be amazing. So overall, I thought it was a really good season or series finale. I thought it was good. The last 2 weeks we've had mind-blowing moments. Spoilers again. We lost Kanan 2 weeks ago. That was a really mind-blowing moment. And then last week we had the whole World Between Worlds episode where Ahsoka came back and everybody was mind blown again. So I really wasn't expecting a mind-blowing episode, and we kind of got exactly what I wanted, which was a consistent, nice send-off for this story and this crew. And we got it, and not only did we get nice closure on this story, we're left with 1,000 questions, showing the brilliance of Dave Filoni. Great job, sir. This has been a really solid series. I prefer the Clone Wars over Rebels, but the thing about the Clone Wars is Filoni never got to tell his ending to that one. He got to tell his ending here, and he did a fantastic job. I thought the final 5 minutes are just perfectly done. Not a mind-blowing episode, but a really good solid episode with a beautiful ending and many questions. And I'm going to be jumping online right now and speculating along with everyone else. So again, I'm doing most of this through like immediate memory watching this episode. So if I made any mistakes, please feel free to correct me in the comments. Check out geeksandgamers.com. Thank you to all our new subscribers. You guys have a great night, and we will see you later.